strobe lights, okay? The red is on this side, and there's a green on that side. Those are called your nav lights, navigation lights. That way, so when a plane's flying up in the air, if you see a red one, you know that you're looking at the left side of his airplane. If you see a green one, you know you're looking at the right side of an airplane, okay? So what's that red light up there called?
I don't know what you
That is called a beacon light, okay? A beacon light. And out here, we've got our, don't look right at them because they're very bright. So we've got your landing and taxi light, okay? So everything checks.
Elevator.
So go ahead. Very good. Exactly right. This is the elevator. This part right here doesn't move, but this part does. See that? What part of the airplane does this control? The
It
movement.
controls the nose,
Uh-huh.
steering up or down.
Yeah, it's called pitch. Okay, so pitch. So the airplane goes in 3 axes like this. It's got pitch, up and down. It's got roll, that goes back and forth. And it's got yaw, which goes side to side like this. And each of these things controls that. So this controls the pitch of the airplane, the up and down. Okay. Now you get back here, the rest of the empennage. This right here.
That is the weapon. It controls the yaw.
The yaw, that's right. So this goes this way, the plane turns that way. That goes to the right, nose turns to the left a little bit. That's right. So that controls this movement. And now you come to, what's this big thing here called? The wing. That's right. Now you've got a couple different things on the wing. You've got this piece right here, with the flaps of the airplane. Okay? They're going to give you just a little bit more lift and a lot more drag. So if you need to slow the airplane down, drop these down, things start to slow down. It creates a lot more drag in the airplane. Okay? Everything's in good there. They're working in order. Now these, what are these called? Those are the ailerons. Yeah? And what does that control? So far you've got the pitch, the rolling left and right, or the banking. That's exactly it. Those control that. Do these control any movement like that at all? No, nothing at all. Just drag. That's all they do. Ailerons, and roll left and right. But what you do is you stick it up in there, and you take some of this stuff out. And then we'll go over here in the light, and I'll show you what it looks like. What do you think this is? What color is it? It's bluish, isn't it? Go ahead and smell it. What's it smell like? Fuel. That is. That's the gas. And they color it blue so that you can see if it's blue. But also, if there was water in here, water is going to be heavier than the fuel, so it's going to sink to the bottom. So that way, when you look at it, you can see, oh, there's water in it. That's bad, because engines don't use water very good at all. So if there's contamination, if the fuel cap was left open or something like that, you would see that there was water in it, and then you go ahead and get the water out before you started it. The engine's under here. What's this? What do they call this front piece here? Do you know what this piece of the airplane's called? They call it a cowling. Cow, C-O-W, ling, cowling, kind of a weird. Now these go up and down. And what it does is it restricts or allows more air to go through the engine and keep it cool. Like in our cars, they're cooled by liquid, right? But in the airplane, it's cooled by air. So if it's really, really cold outside and you need the engine to be warmer, you go ahead and shut those. It doesn't flow through the engine as much. So that's a cow flag. Okay, what's this big thing up here called?
Propeller.
A propeller. Pretty easy. What you're checking for is you're running your hand across it, and you can do that. You're feeling for little chips or dings. Go ahead, feel it your hand. Yeah, so you're feeling it. Feels pretty smooth, right? Yeah, no issues there. No? That's very important. Without that, you wouldn't be able to tell how high you were or even how fast you were going. This is what's called a static airport. So when the air, it's right in the right place, the air never goes across this. The airflow kind of comes off of the wind, off the cowling, off up here. So this is helping you measure your air pressure, which allows you to know how fast you're going and what your altitude is. Landing gear, this is a fixed gear landing gear airplane, meaning that the landing gear does not go up underneath the airplane. It stays there all the time. Okay? It comes equipped with a GPS personal locating beacon. So if there's any other problem, this will activate and send our GPS coordinates to a satellite, which will then call the search and rescue team and let them know, hey, there's been an accident or there's a problem. This is exactly where the plane is. So they'll come and find us. Those two are the two radios in the airplane. There's two radios. So if one fails, we have another one. Okay? Talk to him?